This is Jeffrey Gettleman reporting for the New York Times. It would be an exaggeration to say that things are back to normal for Park Ranger Jean-Marie Serradori, who is on patrol again in Virunga National Park in the eastern Congo. There is no such thing as normal here. Jean-Marie, tell me, how are you happy to be back in the park? Because the last time I saw you, you were living in a camp.
So the last time I lived in the camp because the war. So now I'm very happy to see again the gorillas to walk in the park. It's very good for me.
That he is back at all is a sign that things are at least improving for him and the family of endangered gorillas who call the park home.
We make that noise to say to the gorillas that it's your friend, your usual friend who is coming.
What is the noise? Can you make it now?
And the gorillas, and the gorillas, the male repeat that, and him say,
Just 3 months ago, armed rebels under renegade General Laurent Nkunda occupied this sector of the park, forcing Jean-Marie and more than 100 Congolese game wardens to flee. I reported the story last November, and at the time Jean-Marie was living in a squalid refugee camp. He told me he wasn't sure if he'd ever go back. International wildlife groups feared that gorillas and other rare animals in the park might get caught in the crossfire. Eastern Congo is home to almost a third of the world's last 700 wild mountain gorillas. In 2007, in Virunga, at least 9 gorillas were killed, some shot in the back of the head execution style. In January, General Nkunda was arrested and the rebel movement he commanded seemingly disintegrated, allowing Jean-Marie and others back into the park. And why do you like the gorillas so much, Jean-Marie?
so it's not only the gorillas, but for to protect the nature.
Experts say the gorillas are doing better than expected. Several babies were born in the last year. It's a refreshing sign of the fragile optimism that seems to be spreading in eastern Congo, a place where optimism has been in tragically short supply.